What's good, Josh? Your boy Dev. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, now I wanted to make this video quick, fast, and straight to the point with this message. And this is basically here for the chosen ones. Alright? Guys, listen, fam. We have to be our own motivations at these times. Shit is shaking up and you cannot depend on certain people for the things that you do or the things that you need to grind on. You get what I'm saying? Now, it is times right now that is really hard, difficult, and certain things, you feel me, that may come across your way, across your path as you're going along on your journey, that you know you developing good, that you know you getting your mind right, that you know accomplishing different things that you never knew that you could do. Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all a story really quick. Like I said, a year ago from today, I was 285 pounds. 285 pounds, right? I was at a depressed state, a real depressed state that I knew I had to change. And I wasn't going to change because I was latched on to an attachment with an individual, and I was so focused on that individual and not really focused on myself. I really cared about that person. I tried to put happiness in that person. I tried to do things outside my way to make things right for that person. And once the separation happened, it was like I had nobody to lean on. I had no one to look at. I was at a state where I was just done. Like I felt like I was done. I felt like there was nothing. There was nothing to look after. You get what I'm saying? And this is what motivated me to go hard, because my back was against the wall. Now, chosen ones, y'all understand how it is when you guys are by yourselves. Like, you get this urge, this motivation to keep going and fighting. And I'm telling y'all, yo, 285 pounds. You get what I'm saying? And I knew, like, once this separation happened, a light just clicked on. And I was like, you know what? It's time to turn it up. It's time to really focus on myself and go within and start doing the things that I need to do to better my life during these times. You get what I'm saying? So this is what I've done. I actually hit the gym. I was actually motivating myself. I was saying my mantras. I was saying my confirmations to myself. Every time I woke up, I always say, keep going, don't stop. Keep going, you got it. Keep going, don't stop. I got notes all in my room, all in my wall. I got notes. I got notes everywhere. So anything that was able to help me grow, help me push, bro, I got stuff to remind me, keep going, keep going. You get what I'm saying? So this is what happened to me. Like, I had to get the actual motivation within myself to keep going, to keep pushing. And on top of that, dealing with spirituality, I'm actually balancing everything and, coping with the things I needed to cope with. Because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. It was not hard, bro. It was hard. I'm sorry, it was hard as shit. Like, bro, it was difficult going through with everything I was going through. I had to face different fears. I had to face myself, bro. I had to face myself. That's one and foremost. Facing myself was the biggest thing that I had to do just so I could keep moving and keep growing. Bro, I became a pescatarian during that first couple months, bro. I actually changed up my whole diet, even off of what I was reading spiritually. Understanding who we are, understanding the animals, how they play a role in our everyday lives, understand that we are connected also with them. You get what I'm saying? So this is what I had to do to grow, to understand, to learn, to develop the things that I needed to do during my journey. I became a pescatarian. You feel me? It's not like I just, up and came and, just became a vegan. No, listen, I'm going somewhere. I became a pescatarian. I was going through different stages. Like, I'm literally going through stages as I'm growing and I'm developing and I'm doing different things. So I became a pescatarian for some time, for like a month or two. Then I started, you know what? If I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to start developing. I became a vegan. I became a vegan, and I was like, you know what? I got to start getting different substitutes to help me grow, to help me develop and still be a vegan. Bro, the 25th of November, I made 1 year of me being a vegan, bro. Right now, bro, I'm 220 pounds right now, bro. The best I ever been in my life. Best I ever been in my life. Like, bro, I'm looking at myself. I'm like, bro, keep going. Like, bro, this is the most confident I ever had in my life. And for the chosen ones, you have that choice to develop your inner strength, your inner work to create what do you want to create or to do with your life and your physical body, mentally, physically, emotionally. You have that power. Bunk everything else doesn't matter. As long as you got your focus on yourself, bro, the sky's the limit. The sky is the limit. So you gonna have different distractions, different interactions and stuff like that. Anything that's gonna put your mind on a total different level, you gonna have those. You feel me? So you just, like I said, you have to be mentally strong to the point where nothing is gonna go inside your way. Nothing is gonna, try to make you go in a certain direction where you don't want it to go. You gonna be your own motivation during these times. You gonna be the one to, strive for the better. You gonna be the one to say, you know what, I'm gonna get up at this time and do X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna get up here and do X, Y, and Z. You gonna have to do that. Nobody else is gonna tell you, oh, yo, get up. Oh, do this. No, you gonna have to be that motivation, and I had to learn this the hard way because I was always dependent on somebody else. I was always dependent on someone to be like, yo, Dev, let's go, saying third, let's do this, let's do that. And then when you lose that motivation, you start to pick up those bad habits and you start to pick up those negative interactions. You start to pick up those things when you start hanging out with different people. You start doing things that you're not supposed to be doing, really, but just focusing on yourself. You got to, you have to make sure that you are the one who's going to put in that work. And that's the only way how you gonna develop this thing, y'all. And for my chosen ones, y'all mainly develop the strength, develop to go within, develop to keep striving for what you want to keep striving for. Work on the inner side first, everything else will come later. Do the inner work first, everything else will come later. Don't worry about the next day or the next day, how you going to do this, how you going to, pay to do that, how you going to, work to get. Keep striving each and every day gradually, and everything else will fall into place. You get what I'm saying? And this is this type of things that are, develop, and then you start getting these habits of, yeah, I'm going to do this. And then when you start developing more and more, your confidence building, you're going to see changes and difference. You're not going to stop. I haven't stopped. I can't stop. I'm working out daily. I'm doing the homework. I'm actually studying. I'm doing the inner work. I'm doing my meditations. I'm saying my affirmations. I'm doing these things, spiritual work. These are things that are developing with me, and I can't stop these things because this is who I am. And I got to share this message to y'all because y'all got to do it. Y'all have to be the only ones who are going to take this motivation and go within and actually develop these things, So you have to be patient enough with yourself and be like, you know what? I'm going to sit down, I'm going to humble myself, and I'm going to go within and do the things that I need to do, the little things first, and then work at it gradually. Bro, it's not as hard as it seems as long as you put your mind to it. And it's going to be difficult. If you just say to yourself, you know what, nah, I don't think this is going to be. When you start doing those things, it's going to be difficult because you're putting yourself at a low stool. You're going to start developing these little habits, these little bad habits where you're going to keep doubting yourself and doubting yourself and doubting yourself. Don't do that. You always got to have a big mindset, a mindset where you're going to keep developing and growth and having that, little pat on the back for yourself. When you're doing those little things turn into big things. So it's like, once you develop in growth, you're going to see it. You're going to see the changes mentally, physically, emotionally. And once that happens, bro, you set. So this is what I want to tell y'all, bro. Be your own motivation. No one else is going to do this for you. Spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. This is that inner work, that shadow work, that guiding work that you need to do. I'm still going through it. Even though I went through the hardship of the fire that I've been going through in the past and different traumas and, no harm, no foul either. Don't do anything that's going to, harm anything or do something that you're going to give revenge. Don't do none of that. Take the lesson for what it is because it's not a loss. Shit, look, it's not a loss. Take the lesson for what it is. Grow mentally. Go within. Go within, work on yourself, work on the areas that you need to work on, man. And it's gonna show. It's gonna show, hey, do the work in silence. Do the work in silence. You don't have to tell anybody or show anybody what you're capable of. None of that. Because it's you. You, your own shadow. You're the one who's going to be doing the work. No one else. You. You're going to be your evaluation. You have to be that. So you know when you shorten yourself. You know when you're not doing the extra work. You know when you're not getting up and doing, your affirmations and, your meditation. You know. So you know you're going to be that one. You're going to be the one who's going to be the call at the end. So this is that message, y'all. Go within, do the inner work, heal, practice it, and keep going. You got to be your own motivation during these times, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe this video, man. If y'all enjoyed it, I'm out of here.